The Valley News Live First Alert Storm Team has issued a weather alert day.
Good morning. Today, we're talking more storms yet again for us in the valley, and that's going to be more for later tonight and overnight. So that's our concern then. Until then, it looks pretty quiet. So we get a pretty decent day in here today before the stormy weather hits. Now, it doesn't mean we'll be completely rain-free. As you see on our radar right now, there are some places where we may be getting some cells popping up and bringing us a chance for some rain right now. Most of us are looking pretty quiet, but we'll zoom in on this area. Basically, I-94 and then south from there. We're looking at Valley City, south of town. And we'll pause this radar loop here to give us a closer look at the latest returns. You can see along the Stutzman and Barnes County line, and then again Cass and the Barnes County line south of 94 as well. So again, these are just showers or even a good rain shower at this point, or a good rain downpour at this point down by Stutzman County and Barnes County. But there is no lightning yet with these. They have been, increasing a little bit in intensity. So we're going to keep an eye on that. But overall, things are pretty quiet at this point with some spotty areas where we may have some sprinkles right now. So we're going to keep an eye on that. But the main band of stormy weather this morning happens to be south of us, in especially southwestern parts of Minnesota. So we're taking a break from the storms here, at least for this morning. Checking out your temperatures. We are into the 50s and 60s. It's 64 degrees in Fargo, 65 in Grand Forks. A little cooler to the north and east. It's 55 currently in Bemidji, where the air is calm. We've got a lot of calm reports coming in here this morning, and that has in some places led to some fog in Minnesota. You can see Wadena reporting visibility down to 1 mile. That's the one location in the valley, but still there may be some pockets where we're looking at some dense fog as well. That happens just to be in between reporting sites. So I'll keep that in mind as you're planning your day here to start off today. Looking at your hour-by-hour planner here. Here's a look at things. So through the morning, we're just going to zip right on through here because it's going to be pretty quiet. Overall, we're looking at some sunny skies. There will be some clouds, especially along the state line with South Dakota. And then heading into this afternoon, some low to some mid 80s for your highs today. So not nearly as hot as those 90s we've seen recently. And then heading into tonight, there could be a couple of spotty thunder showers, but the main event is really happening late. So let's go ahead to 11 o'clock tonight. You can see what's happening out west at that point, and this is going to sweep through. Watch as this happens into the overnight hours and into the early morning tomorrow. Grand Forks seeing some thunderstorms perhaps right around that 3 a.m. time frame, and then continuing to march east from there. And we have the potential for severe weather throughout the valley. Greatest threat is in yellow, which does cover most of us, and a slight risk. We're looking at all modes possible, but especially that damaging wind threat. And your 7-day planner, again, that first alert weather day, both today and tomorrow for those overnight storms. Then we get a couple of days where we get a break from the active weather for a time before we see some more storms return on Saturday. So summertime weather still ongoing here and still seeing that threat for severe storms.